Hello students, welcome back to chapter 5, Lines and Angles. Today we are going to study about intersecting lines, parallel lines, transversal and also the angles formed by two lines when it is cut by another line, or we call it by the name transversal, and also how to check whether the given lines are parallel or not. Now see, first we will see what are intersecting lines. See here, I have drawn two lines. One is L and another line, let it be M. Two lines are drawn. We can see from the picture, these two lines L and M, they meet in one point. That means there is a common point for the lines L and M. Let this point name mark it as O. And these lines, such lines are called by the name intersecting lines. Then what are intersecting lines? When the two lines that they meet at a common point, and that lines are called intersecting lines, and there is a common point for the intersecting lines, and that point is called by the name point of intersection. And in this picture, which is the point of intersection? That is O. But you know that there are certain lines. How far you produce them, they do not meet each other. And such lines are called as parallel lines. So you can extend them to both the sides. However far you extend them, they do not meet. And that lines are called as parallel lines, and there is no common point for these parallel lines. So what are parallel lines then? When lines drawn on a sheet of paper, they do not meet. However far produced, we call them to be parallel lines. You must have seen the railway track, isn't it? An example of this. Next, transversal. What is a transversal? You know, a transversal is a line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points. So what is a transversal? Suppose if you draw two lines, see here, any two lines. Let it be L and M. So when you draw another line that cut these two lines which are given. See the line T here. It cuts the line L in one point here. Let it be A and M at the point B. So here there are two lines. The third line, that is T, it cuts the lines which are drawn L and M at two different or distinct points. So we call this T as the transversal. More than two lines it can be. Suppose see here, one line L, another line let it be M, then another line N. Okay, three lines I have drawn. See, T is the transversal. In how many points? It cuts the given three lines in three distinct points. So we can call this T as the transversal. So what is transversal? It's a line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points. If there are four lines, how many points it will intersect? In four different or distinct points. So a transversal, it gives rise to several types of angles, different types of angles. It means when two lines, when it is intersected by a transversal, different angles are formed. You know which are the angles? The angles are corresponding angles. The angles formed are corresponding angles. Then we get exterior angles and interior angles. See here, exterior angle means here outside. These are the exterior angles. Interior means, see if I mark it as 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let it be 5, 6, 7 and 8. Which are the exterior angles? 1 and 4, 6 and 7. Interior angles are angle 2, angle 5, angle 3 and angle 8. So exterior angles and interior angles. And next what is there? Alternate angles. Alternate angles. Clear to you? Now see. And again we can write this. In alternate angles, it can be written as, the alternate angles can be written. So first what I told, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Second one what I told you, exterior angles and interior angles. And in exterior only, we can write alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles. Then same way, alternate interior angles. So exterior angles only, then alternate interior angles, then interior angles. This is what we are going to consider. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Interior angles, the angles we are going to consider, which are the corresponding angles, then alternate exterior angles, alternate interior angles, then interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Now, suppose the two lines, that is L and M, if they are parallel lines, that means the line L is parallel to line M and T is the transversal, then you know the corresponding angles which are formed, they are always equal. So we can say that when two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, the corresponding angles formed are always equal. So what I told, when a transversal intersect two parallel lines, first point what's it? Corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles. See here, which are the corresponding angles we can see? Angle 1, out exterior. Angle 1, which is exterior angle, corresponds to angle 5. And then angle 2 corresponds to angle 6. So, angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Then, angle 2 is equal to angle 6. That's on one side. The other side you see same way. Angle 5 corresponds to, angle 4 and angle 8, angle 3 and angle 7. So, angle 4 is equal to angle 8, angle 3 is equal to angle 7. Understood which are the corresponding angles? Now, second one. Alternate interior angles are equal. Alternate interior angles are equal. Which are the alternate interior angles? Which are the alternate interior angles? First see which are the interior angles? 2, 5, 3 and 8. Then which are the alternate angle of 2? That is 8. That of 3 it is 5. So we can write angle 2 is equal to angle 8. Angle 3 is equal to angle 5. See here, how many pairs of corresponding angles are there? How many pairs I am asking? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pair. That means total 8 angles. How many pair of alternate interior angles? 2 pair. That is 1 and 2. Now, the next one. Interior angles. Interior angles on the same side. On the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Which are the interior angles? 2, 5, 8 and 3. but on the same side of the transversal 2 and 5, 3 and 8. So it is given interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Supplementary means the sum of the angle makes 180 degree. So angle 2 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Then angle 3 plus angle 8 is equal to 180 degree. So now see, when two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, the corresponding angles formed, they are equal. The alternate interior angles are equal, and also the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, they are supplementary. And you know, if these conditions are satisfied in two lines, any two lines, for example, there are two lines given and there is a transversal. You are asked to check whether the given lines are parallel or not. How will you check it? In that given lines, if the corresponding angles are equal or the alternate interior angles are equal, and if the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, if they are supplementary, we can say that the given lines are parallel. Is that clear? Based on this, we are going to solve exercise 5.2 in the next video. So learn this very well. These definitions are given in your textbook only. That's in page number 111 and 102. 111 and 112. What have we discussed? In that, all these points are given. You can learn it from your textbook and copy this also to your notebook. Thank you.